prepared are you to use the extenders to get what you want in the budget through in emergency appropriation?
Prepared. You know, the ultimate obligation here is to get the people of the state of New York a good budget, right? That is the goal. The means is do it amicably in a three-way process and get it done on time. That's what we are working towards now. I am optimistic that we can get that done. My colleagues are optimistic. I'm hopeful. I have my fingers crossed. But your question suggests a note of realism. Let's say it doesn't happen, right? What's the contingency plan? Then there are other ways to get the budget done.
Mr. Did the millionaire's tax sought by the Assembly Speaker and the Assembly come up in your discussions? And if so, what did you tell the Speaker about it?
We have had many conversations about the millionaire's tax over the past months.
There's a new version of it, though, that was released this week.
We've talked about old versions, new versions, streamlined versions.
So, and if so, could you tell us what was discussed today?
It did not come up in this meeting today, but there have been many, many conversations about it, Fred.
Do you believe that you could add money back in for education and social services as the legislature is requesting without a revenue generator like the millionaire's tax?
Is there flexibility within the budget? Yes, there is flexibility within the budget. Is there flexibility among the parties? Yes, there's flexibility among the parties. You know, it is an executive budget. The governor prepares the budget. The governor is the constructor of the budget. But it is done in consultation with the legislature, and that's the process we're working through now. So can there be adjustments to the budget? Of course.
What do you think about the sacrificing of your incentive programs for superior performance in the classroom and in the administration of schools?
I'm not willing to sacrifice them. You are not willing to sacrifice performance. Look, for me, one of the major incentives, one of the major initiatives in the budget is moving towards performance, right? Moving towards performance. It's not just more money, more money, more money. It's better performance, better achievement, better outcome, better goals. And that's nowhere more true than in education. We're funding these formula block grants. The school district keeps getting money, whether it does a great job or a bad job, it gets the same amount of money. Incentivize performance, right? That's been the whole movement. That's what the federal government has been trying to tell us for years. And we established 2 funds in education that will start to do that. Performance in student achievement, performance in management efficiency of the school districts. So I think they're essential.
Will you be able to come to an on-time agreement for a budget that doesn't include some version of millionaire's tax?
I don't draw lines in the sand, so everything is open, everything is negotiable. I think it makes sense, though, and I think we still have some time to persuade our colleagues in government that it's what makes sense, that's what brings us a balanced budget this year and a balanced budget next year.